Hello everyone, today's video is going to be quite long, but I will be sharing with you my journey to becoming a nail technician. So I will try to make this video very interesting for you. And for the background, you will be able to watch the full process of my work without any editing and maybe pick up something like useful tips for yourself. So I will start from the very beginning. Around the age of 14, I started thinking about what I wanted to do in the future. In Russia, this was during 8th grade, and there's an option to either finish school after 9th grade and go to college, or continue until 11th grade and then apply to university. As 9th grade approached, I had to decide whether to continue my school or leave. In the end, I decided to stay in the high school, but during summer break between 9th and 10th grade, I wanted to learn a new skill and take some courses. And I always liked doing nails. I loved watching different YouTube videos about manicures, and I enjoyed seeing how big bloggers creating nail designs. And back then, regular nail polish was still more popular than gel polish, which was only starting to become trendy in Russia. So after I finished 9th grade, I found manicure courses in my city that summer and completed my training as a nail technician. Honestly, I have to say that those courses was terrible. Something I realized just now as a professional. There was no structure and material the instructor provided was very old, like way to do manicure and not high quality. And funny that back then, with the little knowledge I had, I thought I was already a top level nail technician, but that wasn't the case. And I will try to find some of my early works and share it with you so you can compare it what I was doing back then. And after finishing the courses, I received a diploma, and by that time it was already September and the school had started again, like 10th grade. But I tried to keep practicing by working on my friends and my family to keep upgraded my skills as a nail technician. I kept this up for 2 months, and in November we moved to US, to New York. And when we first moved, we had to limit unnecessary spending, so I started doing my nails for myself and for my mom. It was November 2019, and just a couple of months after we arrived, the COVID started, and everything went into lockdown. Like everyone else, I stayed at home, but I continued to doing my own nails probably every week or two to make it more practicable for me. And since I didn't have a local license yet, I didn't take any clients, so I just practiced it on myself and my mom. In 2021, the restrictions started to lift, and I was still in school, now in 11th grade in US, and I began thinking about getting a job. But I didn't want to work somewhere like McDonald's or another typical places, so I remembered that I had to finish those manicure courses and I could get my local license here and work in the salon. First, I got a document from school showing I was doing well academically, so I could work while continuing my studies. I was thrilled about it. Next, I got a temporary license in New York State and I could start working, and I got a job at the salon in Manhattan. Now, as I look back, I remember how incredibly excited I was to get the job. Imagine, you're a young girl from a small town in Russia, and now I was going to work in Manhattan. It was near Times Square. It was really incredible for me. I was just over the moon that day. I immediately called my mom to tell her about this, and she was also shocked and happy for me. And I worked in this salon for a year and a half, and my skills kept improving day by day. But unfortunately, the working conditions in the salon started getting worse and worse. So I made the decision to leave it and start my own business. I didn't want to move to another salon because I had a feeling that the same issue would happen there, so I decided to open my own space. And now I'm incredibly happy. I'm growing my social medias, I'm continuing to work, and I'm independent in my job. I can set my own schedule, which I think it's like a dream job. I absolutely love the beauty industry, especially nails, and I'm going to keep moving forward in this field. And thank you for watching. If it was helpful for you, please let me know.